Sure.
A ship! I am saved!
Yeah?
Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valian Trading Company sends no one. Unless... By whose standard do you call this settled? I only tarry here because my shipmates went to Okokohara to search for Luminous Adra. I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead.
Or didn't know the way himself and was just trying to impress the outsider.
Ugh, this is a terrible place. Why would I go bobbing for reason in shark-infested waters?
You get a pass because I like that one.
Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hot northeast of that pitiful market. I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party.
I'd say he's one clove short of a bulb.
A cozy for my staring. It is unusual to see one of the locals so outfitted.
More unusual than a dwarf with no sense of direction?
Argrun. My grandparents gave up their nomadic ways when they moved to the republics. But I see the appeal of staying in one place, one safe place. Agrasima, this is hope to my ears. Payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have. When we landed on Tikarwara, the chieftain gave us a welcome feast for the dukes. We feasted, danced, drank, and slept, only so we could feast, dance, and drink more. Perco Blanconet, music and ale are medicine for the soul. Even so, they did nothing to soften Anaharu. He said we had come to rob and plunder. He and Nairi turned the villagers against us. After that, we slept on the boat and took turns watching the shore. Except for me. I had to rest and recover, of course. But in the early hours, our lookouts Ruano and Anaharu disappeared together. I am sure I do not know. All I heard was that they left the village. And by the afternoon, only Ruano returned. Now no one here will even talk of Anaharu. Suspicious, no? Our captain was eager to leave before the winds changed again. The priestess? She imagines me in the jaws of our fish goddess. I know it. She lurks in the shrine next to that awful statue. I cannot stand her wicked looks, but if she does not scare you, then maybe you talk to her. The captain left all but the essentials with me. I have sustained myself trading with the villagers. Ekosi, but I'm almost out of ale. I must watch the supplies at the trading post. You will come to check on me, yes?
What do you think?
Right. Will do.
Oh, filthy lizards. Even here, I always smell them. An outsider in Tikwara? Who are you, stranger? A captain. If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say. I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tikwara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it? I speak of the Lagufath. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
I pushed the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here. Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath? Akira, you are perceptive for being outside the tribe. The Ranga orders us to defend his trading post. Otherwise, I would take up my spear. This is sorry work for Mataru, I say. Keep your eyes and ears open. The brood is daring when the mother is close. I'll have that fish woman's head mounted in my hut before long. The Ranga wanted a trading post. He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money. Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead. What is there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss? No game, only Lagofath skulking in Hoina Ravine. Even the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood. You will never meet a more welcoming tribe. See? The villagers brawl for the honor of your visit. For what do you linger here? Am I a Kuaru? Do I dirty my fingers with coins 1,000 hands have touched? Never. Go see the sweaty one, the dwarf. He washes his hands sometimes.
No sign of my ship.
What say? You are new to Ti카와라? I weave baskets and mats, strong and soft, just as my mother's cousin taught me. In the afternoon, I sell them here. Of course, all that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. This is prize share. Ikira, we trust in our Ranga to dispense our food, goods, and coin to the tribe. The Mataru get the best of all, and then the Kwaru. The Raparu share what is left among themselves. Mukumu sees to it that Tamao is made an example of what breaking prize share looks like. I weave baskets in the after. Of course, Ikira.
I could never eat a dwarf. For what?
Play along! I choose the belly, rich and fatty.
We are Raparu, you fools. We would only get the gristle between his toes.
It is a bad omen to have a priestess so young.
Age is no assurance of wisdom. Remember Anna?
Still your tongue. Amira's winds will surely carry your words.
Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you. Full tides. Himwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them. The high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
The village starves, and you hide Kowiki fruit?
I hide nothing, you bloated pufferfish. Traitor! Gatty's jaws will close around you!
Confess, Tamao, or will you let good food rot?
Does mine look like a full belly, idiot? Question the rest of the Raparu. We all hunger.
Disgrace. Any other Raparu has worked 10 times in a day what you have in your life, and they do not complain.
Watcher, we can't just let this injustice stand.
Do something, or I might. You do? I mean, of course you do.
I say, this outsider speaks her mind like a Mataru. Another outsider. You visit Tikawaara in hungry times. What do you make of this hagfish, huh? Will Tamao confess if I tighten the ropes? Pakeho caught this wretch stealing the last of the Koiki fruit. The tribe was to feast on it for a harvest ceremony.
I stole no Koiki, but I wish I had. I would have hid it somewhere most unpleasant.
You hear this? A second chance we give, and Tamao throws it in our faces. We would have eaten the last of the Koiki as a tribe. This way, we give our thanks to Kahopa, the eel of life. Now this cannot happen. Our harvest fails because this one puts his empty stomach higher than the gods. Kahopa will see to it that Tamao's next life has him crawling on his belly as the snake he is. Lied and stolen? Akira. When we have food, he takes more than he deserves. He steals baskets and pots, and even pilfered a spearhead from a warrior on the hunt. I say there is no person in Tikawaara who he has not wronged in some way. Maybe no person in the Deadfire.
I say I deserve what others have in plenty. Shade, a full belly, a moment to kneel on cool sands. We stopped being a tribe when Ruanu dragged us into the path of the outsiders. Now we can only save ourselves.
You shame us, Tamao. To return in your next life as a coconut crab would be too kind. I say missing food is not the problem. Tamao betrays the tribe, dishonors the Reparo, denies all of us Kahopa's mercy. And he will surely wash back into our nets as a mudfish in the next life if he does not tell us where the Kawiki fruit is.
I might have an old primer on Raotayan naval punishments lying around. You could give those a try.
You speak like an outlander, but your face is of the tribes.
Forget I said anything.
Pakeho's word is enough to give Tamao over to the waves.
Oh, perfectly civilized. Go on.
This is our way.
Better to drown as an innocent man than starve with you fools.
Justice does not fill our stomachs or our hearts. It brings the gods no closer to ending this famine. Akira, you would do this? I say, our Raga will dedicate the Feast of the Last Kawiki to your name. Until the Kawiki is found, I will delight in prodding this stubborn eel for answers. You are free to question him in your custom, I say, and Peheko he tarries often by the beach. Then you must speak with the Raga. His lodge is at the top of the hill, past the trading post. Nairi also knows much, but she is quiet ever since. Nairi, she tends the shrine in the northwest part of town, near the statue of Ngati. Yes, I am a warrior, like most Mataru. Can you not tell? We have little reason to fight on Tikawaara, except when the fishermen drink too much of the dwarf man's liquor. But these are only small fights, not like it was on the island we left before, when the pirates, the slave... But what did I say? Tikawaara does not give in abundance, but there are worse things, Akira.
I don't like this, Watcher. Is there nothing we can do to help?
You look at me for what? To watch me shrivel up in the sun? I have seen better days than this. I labor for the tribe, but our Ranga saves the best of everything for his warriors. For what does a warrior need with a full stomach when we are not at war? Then maybe you ask someone with both feet on the ground. I need to conserve my strength. If only my brain and belly had coordinated, I say I would have tried sooner. Tekehu hates me because I insult his puny catches of fish. All he does is weigh down his boat. For this, he accuses me. Tekehu says I was skulking by the drying hut north of the Ranga's home. Akira, this is so. I would have taken the Kohiki, but it was already gone. It is said the Roparu share one empty stomach. Blame any of them, I say. The tribe drives me out like jerky because I am hated, not because I am a Kowiki thief.
Step back, all of you.
You've all got the wrong idea. I'm waiting for a shipment of sailcloth from the homeland. Is that going to be a problem?
Then what say you about this? Coded gibberish, or I'm an Orlin.
Damn it. He's about 2 seconds away from starting a brawl. I've got to step in. One against a mob isn't exactly even. Ever heard of a fair fight?
Ha! Company warships blow our canoes to splinters, and you call us unfair? You foreign imps are all the same. As surely as sharks circle spilled blood, this one has been casting an unwelcome shadow on our village. We found coded documents in his quarters, and he defended himself with lies. Outsider spy. Because Rauatai hungers after these isles, like a tiger lurking in the tall grass and whetting its chops.
If you townies are dumb enough to go blundering into an alpha predator, you deserve what's coming to you.
Who are you to speak in his defense? And who is your traitor friend who postures like she is not one of us?
I've got better things to do than listen to a bunch of islanders argue over who wants to die first.
A Huana who speaks for agents of Rauatai is no friend of the tribes. She and her bird will share in his fate. We will show the trading companies how we deal with Rauataian spies. Charge, brothers and sisters!
I don't like this.
You look at me for what? For what then I need to... If Tekehu, I would have taken the Kohi. It is the tribe.
Step back, all of you.
You've all got...
Then what?
Damn it. Wanna...
Ha! We found coded documents in it because
If you...
Who are you to speak in his defense? And who is your traitor? Harama, we will have eyes on you. Cause no trouble.
I owe you thanks for that, stranger. Now here is a welcome sight. Is that little Ashiza? Hop over here, you old terror.
Ishi town. You don't know where he's been. Captain, this is Harama. We were shipmates on the Flying Buttress.
That's a word for it. You could also say we were...
Loyal servants of the homeland. That's enough out of you. Afraid this isn't a social visit. This comes from up high.
Atsura's up to his tricks again, I see. Thank you, Maya. I've been waiting for this. Maya, why is she asking?
Captain, later. I promise we can discuss it later. I guess we're done here. It's been, well, sort of like old times. In a good...
Especially seeing you coming and going again. When the dust settles, maybe we could...
I'd like that. Ishi misses you something awful.
Say no more. Good luck in your travels and other adventures. Ashiza, you keep your feathers clean.
I need to check in with Atsura. Mind if we take a detour to the Brass Citadel? Appreciate it. Atsura probably wants to make sure I'm not wasting too many resources on his little errand. Nothing to worry about. You probably have some questions about what we've been doing. We found Harama in quite a state, didn't we? It's no wonder you'd be curious about what's going on. Harama is a sociable type of guy. Getting to know people is as easy to him as breathing is to you or me. Atsura set him loose so he can get to know as many people as possible. That's one way you could put it. He's keeping an eye on Tikawaara. Who comes and goes, what sorts of things they discuss. Atsura is committed to a more peaceful Deadfire. But he's just one man. He needs good people to shoulder the burden with him. Only Atsura knows for sure. Harama might not even have all the facts. I certainly don't. Maybe. Probably. Let's just say we're not the first people to deliver Harama a missive that looked like one thing and read like another. Truthfully, I don't know. They look like ordinary documents to me, but I'm sure that's how Atsura wanted it. Atsura has a new code for every hour of the day. He probably has cipher keys tattooed all over his body. For what it's worth, you're doing a great thing for the Deadfire. You'll see that someday.
You need something? Ikira. Tamao was creeping around the drying hut where we stored Koiki for the ceremony, north of our Ranga's home. I grabbed Tamao by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs. Ikira, it is as I said. Tamao was near the Koiki hut, stuffing his face, I say. And if he will not admit it in this life, he will pay in the next one. I know that Makumu wished to give the fruit to Ngati with a prayer to pull back her furious storms. It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Tamao stole no Koiki. Kahopa must have made Tamao from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes. Tamao is as innocent as a skulking tide-pool worm. He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself. Knowing this does not bring the Koiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe. No, he wants the Koiki and the guilty. So do we all. I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Makumu never looked for clues. But the drying hut? Ikira, in his sandals.
Ruana was wise to bring us here. A year, and still foreigners never attack.
But our food dwindles. Better to die fighting than starving.
I see your feet will not let you stay in one place. Only the Tamao was slept like a fat tortoise, while the rest of us chew on reeds to fool our bellies. Ikira, no one could be less surprised. Tamao had this coming. Guilty or no, being tossed to the waves is what Tamao deserves. I have no tears for him. He complained until the Ranga gave him my finest mats, and then left him out for the sport of beasts. Let the gods sort him. The tribe has challenges enough without Juana eating from each other's plates. You overstep for a stranger, an outsider. I say you should go back to the shore that welcomes you.
Amir's winds blow bitter today, outsider. So the foreigners now send Huana to enslave Huana.
No one chains Tekehu, I say. Well, except Rabuna.
Shameless clown. For what do you say this? To impress me? You are no different from the last ones who came through. Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. But they conquer us all the same. Akira. That is what the last bunch said. Ruanu. He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to Pokokahara for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about Pokokahara, but why listen to the ignorant Huana girl? Now I remain. They are gone. Taken by the curse. Those who make for Pokokahara are devoured by Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
Forgive me for saying, but I ain't afraid of your goddess. I got a divine purpose, and so blessed protection from my god.
How comforted these outsiders must feel when they lie to themselves as well. Dark clouds surround Pokokahara, and in my dreams, they swallow us all. We tell these stories not because they happen just so. We tell them for what they mean. Our Ranga's fear makes him too trusting. He believes the Valiant traders will protect us if they settle here and mine Pokokahara. So the villagers pour their sweat into the sand, building a trading post on a barren island. They will kill us, rob us, enslave us. And we will be too busy building their halls and sweeping their docks to fight. You are known as a friend to the Huana. If you did not win our favor to simply profit from us, then prove it now. If you go to Pokokahara, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
We saw how the Valians took over Port Marge. Imagine a similar scenario with a less amiable governor.
Akira, your friend sees the shape of things. When the Hydra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores. If I knew, then I would go myself. Anything that is built can surely be destroyed, Akira. And the storms are proof of powerful magic at work. Dispel this magic, banish it, whatever needs doing. I hope so. And we did not speak of this, Akira. Anaharu was the tribe's priest before me. And he was my father. Before he challenged Ruanu to a trial of waves. But he was cast off. We are forbidden to speak of him. When there is an argument between leaders that cannot be answered, we turn to Nagati. Two challengers risk violent currents, beasts from the deep, and waves that would dash them against the rocks. The winner, if there is one, has Nagati's favor. The loser, living or dead, is forgotten by Nagati and the tribe. My father knew the traders are as dangerous as pirates and slavers, perhaps more, because they grow strong in Neketaka. So, when the expedition came, he begged Ruanu to send them away and move the tribe to another island. Ruanu, he did not listen, and Anaharu was done talking. It means the tribe must forget him. The Ranga divided his possessions among the other Mataru, and now we do not speak of him. Anaharu goes to his next life, but forgotten, he goes to a different tribe. He is our Ranga. My own great-aunt looked into his soul and declared him such. I must respect him, even as he builds a village for our enemies. I know. The last one to challenge our Ranga was Anaharu. I must learn to stop saying his name. We worship the same gods as the foreigners, but sometimes with different names. This is Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
You worship Gon same as I do, at least in Nekataka. But I'll admit I've never called Andra Ngati.
Foreigners know her as Andra. To us, there is no difference.
Will do.
Tiana, what a surprise! I say, I could not find you after your Ranga moved the tribe. Kara, I say, my soft fish heart can take another callus.
Aye, I'm right primed for another.
I've got it.
Welcome to Tikawawa. Greetings, friend. Always an honor to receive guests. I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. Kokokahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores. Akira, but the land is stubborn, and Nagati sheds her tears to the east. The Valians went to Kokokahara for luminous Audra, but their expedition does not return. As the storms grow wild, Tikawawa dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say. Here, this was a token passed down from the Rankas, said to come from Kokokahara in brighter days. If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go. Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins, never answers. In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts. So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for koiki fruit and the waters too shallow for great fish. At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future. You are new to the islands. I would not expect you to know of these things. Our ancestors told of luminous Audra, the bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Kokokahara. Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Audra. Valian or Juana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger. Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Kokokahara for a reason, I say. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now there is only death.
Now, that does tend to follow the Ingwithins.
But the Valians closed their ears to my warning. Speak on, friend. The Valians left many crates with the dwarf. He hoards them by the beach. But we never refuse a guest. If you need sleep, Himuihi will show you all the villages contending for the honor of your visit. And if you need strong Mutaru warriors to fight at your side, then Himuihi can help you with this also. She guards the trading post. Our village here is young still, but we will grow when the Valians come.
Takara, like an ingrown toenail.
For what does Nagati's chosen protest? Give Ti카와라 a chance to prove itself. That is for what we build many houses now, even a trading post. We make Ti카와라 pleasing to the Valians. Then when they come for Kokokahara, they build their harbor here. They must. Some tribes push foreigners away, but it is good to have powerful friends.
We got plenty of those. Ours are holding our lives ransom and playing us against their enemies.
If the Valians come, they will build an outpost here in Ti카와라. And then we will have more to trade with outsiders than just Rongi's mats. With coin comes protection, friendship. A favorable arrangement for both sides, I say.
You sure you want to question that? We never get nice ones like this.
I say that in Ti카와라 there is always a spot around the fire and a koiki in every hand. Speak on.
I feel. What's not supposed to happen? Take him down!
Oh, that's the stuff.
On it. Enemies ahead. Nope. Let's go.
That must hurt.
Huh? Enemies ahead.
Feel, I feel. Oh, good.
You need something?
Just like that.
Nothing worse than rough.
What say?
Ixie, darkness take you!
Next time, a challenge.
Keeping quiet. Will do.
What's that belly thing is?
Usually this would be where they tear your throat out.
That will do, I say.
Nice and quiet.
Enemies ahead.
Feel, I feel.
Sorry, friend. Can't.
Oh, hell!
That's not very helpful.
Second try, I say.
Moeth, Ixie, honor!
You have my attention.
Take him down.
Me and you are about to mix.
No need to ask twice.
후아나. 후아나. 후아나.
Let us not leap to conclusions, I say.
Hatchlings. Anna. Please, hatchlings.
Oh, we gotta do it.
On it.
You need something? Are you crazy? Then Himwehi will go and blame me. You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one? She will have my corpse for bait if you do this. She despises me. How could disaster not be my fault? Besides, the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner. At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then maybe I find some other place to be until her anger cools.
For what do you linger here? But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing? Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder. For what do you linger? For what do you say this again? They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and they smell food in our village. If I release the young ones, then they attack when they grow big.
Well, I hope they don't wait that long. I want to see them attack when they're little, with those tiny claws and fish teeth.
Then raise your hand to the little ones and see how they fight back. When they ran from me before, I thought it was only my weapon they feared. But suppose you are right. Then I do not have to suffer their stench. Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
Look out! They escape!
I hope the Lagofath do not come back.
So the hatching scampered off then. I hope they recall this as nothing but a bad dream. Ikira. I see your feet will not let you stay in one place, Ikira. It must have come undone from a basket or a mat. These things happen, I say. Tamao? He has a spider's craftiness, but no skill for its art. Besides, that is quarry work. I do not stop you from asking. I see your feet will not let Ikira. It must have come undone from a basket or a mat. These things happen, I say. I see your feet when I weave in the app, of course. All the Mukumu sees to it. It must have come undone. I do not stop you. Of course. Ikira, what?
Yes. Hello. Whatever you need, I can help. Akira, curious. This is a weaver's material, but I say it is everywhere in Tikawaara.
I see your feet, Ikira. It must have come undone from a bat.
It seems the Lagofath no longer
No sign of...
Whatever you need.
For what do you link?
For what do you follow me? Can a weaver not soak his feet in the cool sand? Our village has troubles, Akira. I go here to set mine afloat on Ngati's back. How could you know about... I stole the Koiki, not Tamao. Ruanu would have us waste our last Koiki on a ceremony to the gods. I say the seeds must be harvested and planted. So I hide them by the shore, where the sun warms the sand just so. And I wait. Akira, do you cultivate? Koiki is tough, stubborn. It does not surrender without a fight. I let Amira's hot breath warm the heart of the seeds and tell them to grow. Ruanu would not understand. A Kuaru like me is no farmer. It is not my place to decide what is harvested. But if I can spring life from the Koiki seeds, then we have a chance to feed the tribe on a new crop. At least, what tribe still lives by the time the fruit grows? What say? He has stolen, insulted us, even hurled insults at the gods. He is no innocent, I say. If birthing a new crop of Koiki means his sacrifice, even Ngati would forgive this. Akira, but say nothing. If Ruana takes back the Koiki, we will grow nothing else in time to sustain the tribe. I beg of you, for the good of the tribe, let Tumau meet the gods that the rest of us might eat again.
Yes, hello. Whatever you need, I can help. What say? But can who speak through a false blowhole? Prove it. Show me the real traitor. Do not waste my time. Yes, hello. Hidden from all the sand crabs and liars, I say.
Akira, that is no work of mine. Though I want to see you lose a finger to the crabs, digging up the rest.
I say I'm beyond finished. For this, I'll feed you to Ngati myself. With respect, it is not for you to question how I protect the tribe and appease the gods. Unless you think someone else is to blame. Akira, this is true? Why would Rangi do this? What say? He thinks a Weaver knows better than the Ranger what to do with our fruit? Two traitors. But only one deserves death this day.